what do you think about the program, the interior design program certificate with the University of Miami? And then right after, you can start telling me where you're working or what you're doing. How was that experience and what you're doing after the interior design program and what you're doing in the field or related field?
So my interior design firm that I opened is called Summer Shami Studio. So I took the course, the course, I guess it was over a year ago now. It really was such a good experience. And I thought the best way to kickstart my career and learn about interior design, because I didn't major in interior design or architecture or interior architecture in undergrad. I did a career change. So I really started the class knowing nothing, just knowing that I wanted to become an interior designer. The class really did set me up all the fundamentals I needed to know. The class definitely was a great foundation. I still am using a lot of the skills I learned in the course, such as the hand drafting. I actually really like doing it by hand. Even like the materials class, obviously what Amy taught, and stuff about like your mental health and emotions and how that is very interrelated and correlated with interior design. Super pertinent and real and super helpful to know. So I started my firm basically once the class ended, and I do only interior residentials. I've even done a apartment in New York completely remotely, but it's been really great. And everything has been honestly just word of mouth and Instagram. I haven't done any of my own like marketing or advertising. It's all just happened organically. It's been really great and busy and fun, and I'm enjoying it a lot.
I was in the program. I graduated in March of 2017. My background prior to enrolling at was in hospitality. I heard about this program at and I looked into it, and I thought it was really an ideal scenario for me, because for me, interior design was always something that I had a passion for. And I wanted to see if that could translate into the next chapter for me. So I completed the program, and I got into the industry immediately. It was such a great experience, I have to say. The fact that, the program is condensed, which is ideal for, I think, adults who may not have the opportunity to pursue like a full degree program. And it really was so comprehensive with the content, the schedule, everything of it. And it was purposeful too. It wasn't, you weren't just giving us assignments every week, as busy work or something. It really was, there was intention behind it. I wanted to continue to utilize my experience and my background in sales. I started working for a showroom in the design district here in Miami. And I repped about 3 different furniture lines, all from Italy. From there, I discovered that the company I currently work for here in Miami, which is called Tucci, and Tucci is a market leader in the design and manufacturing and sale of commercial grade shade equipment, primarily umbrellas and cabanas. So I've been with Tucci now for 3.5 years. I'm a regional sales director for the East Coast region. It's really been an amazing opportunity for me that has really set, this next chapter. And I work directly still with designers and architects on beautiful hospitality projects. And it's been really so worth it, I would say.
Hi, my name is Heather Hannon. I actually was in the program with Summer and Elaine. I came into the program after about 20 years in the fashion industry as a stylist. The program came at the perfect time during COVID, because it allowed me to be at home for the first time in years, to really have the chance to be able to do the program, to study, to do what I needed to do. And so it was a blessing to me to have that at that time. Love the program. I still go back so much to all of our notes and everything that we did, and all the classmates, we all contribute, and having the, the WhatsApp, and we're all kind of asking, do you know of this vendor or that? It's been really helpful. And immediately after we finished the course, I extended onto my business already. My business name is Heather Hannon. I've had my fashion company for about 15 years, I've always worked closely with a lot of luxury designers. And what's great is that a lot of those designers now have their own interiors. And so I've been able to work with them and extend what I'm doing with fashion into interior design. With Mr. Armani, he's somebody that I've worked with for a really long time, and I've done a lot of events with them. And so being able to use, his products still and have them back me has been really great. And I've gone into their store here in the design district and worked closely with the people there and working on projects and everything like that. And hopefully I'll be doing an event with them soon around Art Basel, of course. But I also immediately went into 2 projects as soon as we finished. One of those projects is going to be seen on a Bravo show called Family Karma.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. What's taped, it's their style, but it's still my project. So I'm really excited about that. What I really want to do is continue. I love it so much. And I kind of been getting away from fashion and more into the interiors. So I hope to keep doing that.
I have a company, Top Shelf Design, which I started in 2018. So again, it's kind of the beginning, is almost the beginning of a lot of people's stories. You just always loved the design. You were always doing it. You were always having a friend or someone ask you to help them with something. You wouldn't charge. You were just doing it because you loved it, and like that. So then I decided that I really wanted to try to put some legs under it, and it was going well. When I did the class with Heather and Summer, I was in the process of my first, I would say, like big official client, simultaneously building our house. So the program was really helpful because I was doing it at the same time as those 2 things. So I was able to apply a lot. So it's been great. And then that's led to, like, unfortunately, lots of other projects, and I'm really busy. Thank goodness. It's going well so far. I reached out to Amy the other day because I need to hire someone, which is good. It's really going well, exploring everything. The program was so great. I almost feel like, Heather, that I want to go back, and there's some things that I want to dive into more and get more education, because there's just stuff that is so interesting, and I feel like more of that knowledge would be great. I found so interesting what Kristen said about really truly learning about furniture. I think that's amazing, and I think that's something that I would like to spend more time doing and getting that knowledge.
So my name is Claudia Roy. I already initiate my company. The name is White Home Design. And so I started working on a couple of projects, actually 3 projects after I finished the interior design course. And the first one was a kitchen, a small kitchen. It was almost like a makeup of the kitchen, just to lift it up a little bit. So I love that small project. That was quick, fast, and it was nice at the end. The client loved it. The second one that I did, it was a little bit more challenging because it was designing the whole kitchen. So I learned, I took all the material that I learned in the course, and I used it, and I went back to my books, my notes, everything, the pictures, the portfolio. It was super helpful. I love the program since the beginning until the end. It wasn't easy. I didn't know exactly, I didn't have any background in interior design or architecture or anything like that. But it was very complete. It was a lot of information in a short time. So I really had to dedicate my time to the project. But I like the way that it was built, because you start it was like a Lego piece. Growing, you put all the little pieces together until you have a portfolio that it's a whole house. You learn about electricity, layouts, materials, colors, everything. your own style, you put it together. And that's why I think I enjoy it so much, because I was able to discover more and learn more the materials, the companies that are in the market. How do you put together a budget? How do you choose and combine the material with the colors and the textures and the lighting? That was like totally new for me. I didn't know the lighting was so important. And it is the color that you choose, the kind of lamp that you choose, the material that is the lamp is made of. So I love it. I love the program a lot.
My name is Valeria Montenegro. My bachelor degree is actually in architecture school back home. And then I came to the United States to pursue to my master. And then I found actually the certificate in University of Miami, which will start in, if I'm not wrong, in March of 2018. And it was a great experience as an architect. It gives you a different vision of what is actually interior design. I think as an architect, you are very structural. We are very structural, and we think about circulations, openings, and layouts. When you do interior design, you have a more open creation path and opening on that area. So it helped me a lot. After that, I had my first actually corporate work here in the United States. In 2019, in January, I started with working with Restoration Hardware. It was a great experience. I worked there for 2.5 years. It gave me the learning about how meeting with the clients, being working in the United States, seeing the type of client here located in Miami. And then it continued my path in interior design firm. And now, right now, I'm actually as a junior designer in a boutique design firm in Bear Harbor Islands. I think for anyone that want to have that have the same pattern that I had back in the different countries, or even if they always wanted to be in this industry, this is a great program to start with. And then you can see if you actually love it, if you want to change, but it's a great start point and open you a lot of doors, especially because it's coming from University of Miami, which is a very prestigious university here in Florida. So it definitely opened, like, you don't know how many doors. Like everywhere that you knock, you're gonna have an opportunity, I'm pretty sure.